let's talk replicas.
Okay.
Let's not say the forbidden word, shall we? Okay, what do we have today?
Revolvers.
Revolvers,
And shell ejecting
shell
pistols.
ejecting stuff, lever action thingy here. Where do we even start, huh? Practicality, 0.
But this is the kind of thing useless for airsoft, but I think every airsofter should own one. Every airsofter should own one because it's the most satisfying thing to fidget with, to play around with at home.
It is.
It's just super nice.
I wouldn't say it's completely useless for airsoft because you can actually play with them, except this one. This one has 7 joules out of the box, and it's not adjustable. So every time you fire one of these, that's pain down the range. But you know,
Got it.
okay, there we go. Yeah, that's your airsoft experience if you want to play with them. And then, of course, you have to pick them up, put one in the butt here, like, and then load it one by one. It does take a considerable amount of time. So while you can do it, it's definitely not recommended if you want to have fun and be competitive. I would say this is for like experienced players who are kind of bored of, you know, like...
It's a challenge. It's
a
definitely a
challenge,
challenge to play with. It's super fun, and as any person you out in a game is so much more satisfying.
Yes, that is true. If you just, you know, have an AG with 30 rounds per second and you just spray a bush and 2 people leave, it's like, yeah, whatever, just two more, you know, hits.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the bad words. But if you get 2 with this throughout the whole day, it probably gives me more satisfaction than, you know, the regular stuff.
Especially I've been playing Red Dead Redemption these days. And this is all I wanted. I want to feel like a cowboy.
Still in my list. I need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance, then I'm gonna switch to Red Dead Redemption. But we not only have this, we also have these guys. Can you give me the Chiappa? That's like my favorite. I actually really like this. It was my purchase because, you know, when you have too many, you are looking for the weird stuff. And this is definitely one of them, and I absolutely love this one. It's just really well made, the Chiappa Rhino. But again, it is shell ejecting, so practicality questionable.
So actually, when I was back in my early airsoft days, I had 2 of them at home, 2 Smith & Wesson black, I don't know what it was, revolvers with these shells. And every day I'd be...
Can you show it? Just so
every day
for
I'd
the
be in my
audience.
room fidgeting and loading it, and I was pretty good at loading it. Like I could load them, not anymore. I've lost my practice. You can see pretty well. I've lost my practice, right? But I was pretty good at loading them. And then you go to the field, right? You've been practicing for days, and you even have your quick speed loader. And the way it goes when you're on the field, Joseph, is like this.
Oh gosh, I have to pick them all up later on. I need to remember where to... Oh gosh, I need to pick all of them and I'm out of the game for like 5 minutes.
Essentially, that's what happens when you bring revolvers to a real game, because you're stressed and you don't move as well as you move normally.
Yeah, but again, the satisfaction when you actually get somebody with... I don't know, how many do you have? 7 in there? How many do we have? I forgot. 6. When you have 6 rounds... And, you know, the hop-up is not particularly adjustable or accurate or consistent or anything like that. This one tends to fly like up, then it drops down, then it goes up again. It's just all over the place. So when you actually can manage to get somebody, it is...
Plus, I think
success.
This one is like 0.5 joules. And then if you switch the shells to more powerful one, it switches to like 2 joules. It's hell.
What, this one?
I think so. I think it's
No.
0.5,
I think I measured this one. This one is just about 1 joule. So the power is correct on this one. I know the Dan Wesson should be like 2 or 3 overpowered. Just, you know, look at the barrel length, and obviously since it's a gas gun, gas replica.
I picked up the shells.
Nice. You know, since it's gas, it has way more time to accelerate, and gas is just good at joule creep. So heavy BBs, gas, CO2 actually, a lot of trouble down range. if you can hit anything, because I believe this one is also not that accurate. True? I didn't really play around with that.
You have to be a cow. I played a bit with it. You have to be a cowboy. You have to be 15 meters max away from the person and aim for the torso.
And wait for the strike of the clock on the church, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's
very
just
nice
so
to play
cool.
with.
Another thing is holsterability.
I had both of these holsters to my hip in the Milsim. The name was
Hungary, Lenti.
Lenti, but the name was Los Muchachos.
I don't know.
Gangster word. Something. I had both of these to my hip. This fits in the universal holster.
With the adapt. No, universal. The regular
textile universal holster.
Okay.
Left-handed. And this one fits in the Kydex.
You had this one, right?
Yeah, sorry, yes, this one fits in the Kydex one. Something like that.
Kydex, the plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, Kydex is a bit more.
So it is
costly.
holsterable. It is completely holsterable, to my surprise.
And did it like stay there?
It stayed in there. It stayed in
Really?
there. It was locked and with the system function.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. So yeah, holsterability is kind of there, but if you already go out of your way and purchase this, you will make it work somehow.
And especially if you want to look like a cowboy, you get a proper holster for
and
it.
you are not buying it for efficiency, so I can imagine even this being the primary and make it really, really hard for yourself. Period. Then we have this different system. So you saw here the cylinder opens completely. This one is super cheap one. I am not sure what the brand is.
Umarex, I think.
Umarex?
Yeah.
Elite Force.
Umarex, yeah.
And this one works a bit differently. Here we have like a little pull tab-ish, something. And that allows me to remove the front part of the cylinder, which is just this BB holder. And you can actually fit 10 of them, which is way more than 6. 4 more than 6.
It's 10.
Yeah, 10. 4 more than 6.
What was that?
Tiredness kicked in, I guess. And then you just put it in. Oh, yeah. Of course. And then you have 10 shots. Do you know how this one shot? Was it good?
I did not play with it, but it's like
neither.
low power. I think initially it's made to shoot like those 10 millimeter steel balls. I think that's what it's meant for initially.
Okay. Obviously converted to
Airsoft,
regular
I believe,
BBs. Yeah. Well, it is basically the same thing, just cheaper, CO2 powered, as far as I know. Yes, it is CO2 powered. And you get a rail on the top for that money.
It's okay.
If the hop-up is any good. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
If there is hop-up.
If there is,
don't think there is.
I don't know. I really didn't shoot with this one. I know that this one has adjustable hop-up, and it's already bad.
Yeah. I mean, don't
No,
just shoot at 5 meters and you're good.
All right. Good.
Yeah?
Any other opinions on...
Oh, yeah, the Airsoft market, just saying, for the NOVRITSCH developers, if they're watching this, a nice lever action replica would be very nice. Like a perfectly functioning 1.5 joules.
Yeah, but that doesn't really go with what we are trying to do. Make it like efficient, no hassle, easy.
I agree, but then there's cowboy.
Then there's cowboy.
Listen here, boy. Just look.
There is just something to it. And you see the shell loading, then it drops. That's just
very cool. Now imagine this, well made. You can play in Airsoft. I'm just saying, there's something to do here.